by a terrorist group in Birmingham. Mr. Ravindra Mahtray, who's 48, disappeared after setting out to catch a bus home from the Indian High Commission on Friday. A previously unknown group, the Kashmir Liberation Army, have threatened to kill him unless all political prisoners in Kashmir are released. Several extremist groups in Kashmir have recently demanded either independence from India or integration with neighbouring Pakistan.
Mr. Mahtray finished work at the Indian High Commission in Birmingham at 5 o'clock on Friday night. Then, as usual, he waited for a bus on the opposite side of the road. That's when he was last seen. Within 4 hours of Mr. Mahtray's disappearance, Reuters news agency in London had received a letter purporting to come from the Kashmir Liberation Army, demanding the release of all political prisoners in the Indian part of Kashmir.
My objective is to get Mr. Mahtray home safe and well. I'm concerned when a diplomat of this status is missing for no apparent reason.
Mohammed Yunus, a prominent local Kashmiri, says the last contact with the kidnappers was made last night via another Kashmiri organisation.
As I understood, they said that the matter was not taken seriously, so we will see.
Leaving.
An Indian diplomat in Birmingham is missing and the police think he's been kidnapped. Ravindra Mahtray, India's Deputy Commissioner in Birmingham, hasn't been seen since Friday evening. That night, a group calling itself the Kashmir Liberation Army claimed it had kidnapped an unnamed Indian diplomat and threatened drastic action if demands for a large ransom and the release of prisoners in India weren't met. Patrick Burns reports.
There's been no word of Mr. Mahtray since he left his office in the Indian High Commission in New Street, Birmingham, just after 5 o'clock on Friday evening. When he was last seen by a colleague, he was walking to a bus stop to go home to his wife and teenage daughter in the Birmingham suburb of Bartley Green. The police say they're withholding their exact identities for operational reasons. Shortly after his wife reported him missing, a letter was delivered to the Reuters news agency in London, purporting to be on behalf of a group calling itself the Kashmiri Liberation Army. It warned drastic action would be taken at 7 o'clock last night. It didn't specify what kind of action, nor did it mention Mr. Mahtray by name. But West Midlands detectives believe the letter is connected with Mr. Mahtray's disappearance.
I'm not prepared to reveal the contents of the correspondence which was received at Reuters, but there was sufficient in there for me, coupled with the fact that we have a diplomat, a man of some status, has disappeared for no reason whatsoever, for me to connect both sets of circumstances and to think that some harm may have befallen Mr. Mahtray.
Are you saying that you think he may have been abducted?
That is the indications. I believe Mr. Mahtray has been abducted, yes.
The police have heard nothing directly from any possible abductors. It is known that the letter delivered to Reuters contained no instructions. As time passes, clearly concern mounts for Mr. Mahtray himself, while his family can only wait and hope.